Vapor Strange is a really weird up-and-coming exploration game in the style of LSD Dream Emulator. Combining bizarre aesthetics, creepy unreal creature designs, and a mysterious loose storyline, the game creates a surreal atmospheric experience that makes for a great homage to LSD and a fun couple hours of entertainment. While the game is only a demo right now, I'm very excited for the full release. So stay a while and listen as I give you a guided tour through a surreal demo that's worth your time. The game starts in the void of space where Pangu, a deity of some sort, tells us that he has created many worlds for us to see, and that his creatures will take us through them. The game throws you right in and leaves you to explore on your own. In true LSD fashion, the environments range from nearly normal and Earth-like, such as these alleyways, to a town on an island in the middle of the sea, a city, an open field with highly steep hills, and these wild abstract rooms that are meant to feel like outer space. They're nice and dreamlike and provide this what on earth is going on feel we've come to love so much from surreal exploration games. These launch pads will send you catapulting into the sky, letting you get a good glimpse of the surrounding area. The cubes you find lying around tend to either change the level of lighting or the textures on the level's geometry. Then there are spheres that bounce around like crazy and have the ability to break walls and buildings, allowing you to jump through the geometry if you're not careful. Luckily, the developer himself shows up to rescue you and asks you to be a bit more careful next time. Other features include these creepy billboards, and this picture of what I can only assume is the developer on vacation. We're told by Pangu that on the 20th day of exploration we'll be taken to the Promised Land, putting a time limit on our adventure. Coming into contact with certain creatures will cause those creatures to distort and grow in a menacing way. We then teleport to a new place and the day advances by one. Usually, but not always, a weird cinematic plays with one of these guys staring you down. And yes, the character and creature designs are wild and unsettling and maybe 90% of the fun of this game. You've got these blob guys with an eye on each stalk. You've got this brainiac just named George Price, who lets us know that kissing creatures imparts their DNA on us. If this choice had any consequences in the demo, I don't know what. You got these stick figure people with eyes for heads and hands. I find it super weird how instead of getting a closed version of each eye, the dev just kinda, used Photoshop or something similar to pull the eyelids closed. These previously mentioned vehicle creatures are absolutely insane and they show up as you're transitioning from one day to the next. I found myself doing multiple playthroughs just to see what the game would come up with next. Other creatures include these pyramid guys that totally wreck your recording bitrate, composite collage type things, and these fish with human faces. Maybe it's a reference to the 1999 Dreamcast game Seaman. Somewhere around day 4 or 5 you find a computer through which someone tells you Pangu is turning people into soulless creatures and asks for help. I'm not sure if agreeing to help or not actually does anything because I didn't notice the difference between my various runs. Clearly this is meant to be a story hook in the final game. Interacting with the food PNG at the end of these hallways sends us to these cube rooms with flat character models, and the day 1, 2, 3, etc. is replaced by night. You can also get the chance to blow away these walking lips with various weapons such as a shotgun, a rifle, and a rocket launcher. And honestly, you should, because they make Family Guy references in current year.
Hey, Peter.
And Lois, this is just like the time I got trapped in a surreal exploration game. I wonder if the final version will be partly a shoot game. On day 20 we meet Pangu again. Chris the game dev shows up and gets turned into a frog by the angry deity. The end sequence has us interacting with one of these two figures who get a little existential but ask the same questions. Do we want to know what's really going on or not? We're treated to a weird cinematic and Chris thanks us for playing. None of the choices in the end sequence seem to change the outcome of the game at all, but if you end up trying this demo, let me know if you find anything I missed in the comments below. The only thing I didn't like about the demo is that some of these areas can be very dark and difficult to see. It's also one of those flashing lights games, which makes it not so great for those with photosensitivity. Hopefully the developer works on some of this before the final release. In the end, Vapor Strange looks like it'll be a fun experience once the full game comes out, and I hope to be there when it does. Well, that's it everyone. A little bit of a shorter one this time. I love surreal, weird, unusual, abstract, and outsider indie art games. So, if you know a game that might fit in on the channel, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see a whole lot more weird exploration games, check out this video right over here. See you next time!